Sylvia here. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you a journal I am going to make, which is going to be for Junk Journal January with Meg journals. It's happens every January. I took part in it last year for the first time. It's a nice, gentle challenge, if you like, and a bit like December, but it's, very gentle going. Like I did with the December, this year I'm going to go different. I have been wanting to do a journal which is made from a ready-made notebook for ages, for a long time. And I know there is some people that do this all the time, but I've never done it. This is my last year's Junk Journal January. Quite a chunker, various bits and pieces, and in my style and the way I liked doing things. I still do, various using prompts and things like that. But this year I want to go different. What I would like to do, as I said, I want to use a notebook, but a ready-made notebook will be, I think, eventually give up its spine. So what I have done is I have taken pages out of the signatures that are already in there. And I thought I might show you how I did that. So I've got one here, a diary from 2023, which I thought I needed, must have, and then I actually never used. Not wasted, let's put it like that, because it's going to get used. All I need to do is put some sort of sticker on there, and I haven't finished and I planned, so I'm quite happy with that. It's not a problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do in here exactly what I did here, basically, so you can see how I altered the notebook. I'm going to decorate the notes at the front, but that's for another time. So this notebook here, which is, like I said, it's a diary, all year diary. It has 4 signatures in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 signatures. I don't know how well you can see that. Trying to get close. But it has 4 signatures in it. And this is stitched. This is not glued. You can see the threads. There, you can see the threads. So it is relatively easy to change. All you need to do is you leave like the front, because to give it a bit of strength, all you need to do is find the centers of the signatures, and then there. And I usually take 1, 2, 3 sheets out, so we have them. They come out relatively easy, but my suggestion is you carefully, still very carefully, tear them. So you don't want to tear the thread. So like I said, I'll take out 3. And then I move on to the next. They're not going to be wasted. I'll probably tea dye them, use them in collage. I might even use them for jelly printing on jelly, so they're all useful. It's all going to be used. I might even use them in Junk Journal January. So we'll just do that right until we get to the last one. So I've torn them out. As I said, 3 out of each. We'll put these aside because we will use them again You'll see them again at some point. And now you need to decide. So you don't do anything to these pages, because you can glue them together, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue these two. Just take a Pritt stick, go over. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just glue them together like that. So you can, if you like, glue that, but I'm not going to. I just glue these two together. Then I'm going back to the center, and I'm going to glue the center together. Now you can, if you like, of course, you can glue more together. You could glue either side of the center, as well as I just think it's going to be too thick. That's just me. That's how I feel. But I don't necessarily want to see the stitching in there. So I am just going to glue the center bit, because I also don't like, now can you see the gaps? I also not a huge fan of that, although I'm sure that once I start working in it, they will disappear, because you know the pages are going to be thicker and be filled, so it's not really, but I just like to do it like that. So that is what I do. I'm sure there is people out there who do it differently, maybe even better, easier, I don't know. There must be hundreds of different tutorials out there. That is just how I do it, how I like to do it. So I have altered a few books like that, and so far there has been absolutely no trouble with them at all. So you can cut this off, it's up to you. I mean, I probably put some beads on it or something. I didn't want it on my Junk Journal January one, because I've got this got the elastic, so I didn't want it on there, but put some beads on it or something. So now you have, it looks like this. So it doesn't look too, I have torn out 3 center pages. I have, let me show you. So I've taken out 3 centers on each signature. That is always enough for me, well, I find, because it does get a lot thicker once I start working in it. My plan is with this one, I mean, this is going to be Junk Journal January, so January is going to be taken care of. This is going to be not a daily journal, but I think it's going to be a February or even a March one. I might still glue some pages together, because I'm looking at some here and I am not thrilled the way that stands up, so I might glue some more down. But we will see once I've started working in it how that progresses. So basically that is how I have made, oh God, I've got my teeth in today, how I have made this year's journal for Junk Journal January. Very different to my normal way of making signatures, counting the pages, making signatures, and sewing the signatures in. Very different indeed. But that is how this year is going to go. If you want to join, there's still plenty of time to join Junk Journal January. I will link Meg's all the info in the info box at the bottom, and it'd be great fun if you join it. Okay, so take care and have a wonderful new year. Bye bye.